had some time to reflect now and some time to just process what has happened. And I was very shocked, very upset. As you know, this doesn't just affect me, it affects my wife as well. And we are here in a foreign country, but my wife is a super positive person, and she's kept me positive as well. And I just wanted to reach out to all you guys, and I'm just very thankful, the love and support that I've received online is just incredible. I was trending on Twitter, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that, a lot of you feel for me and will still continue to follow me no matter what. I did want to, thank NXT. I want to thank Hunter and Sean for believing in me. I want to thank all the coaches, Terry Taylor, Scotty Tuhati, Norman Smiley, Steve Carino, those guys that I learned a lot from. And I wanted to thank, all the boys backstage as well. It was a great locker room to be a part of. But, I am staying positive, and I do believe I am bar none the best super heavyweight in the world. And I'll continue to prove that. So, as they say, one door closes and another one opens. Well, for me, many doors are open. And now it's just about which one I want to walk through. So, thank you very much for all the support and love, and please keep supporting. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you see this, I want this message to be felt, especially by the guys who contributed to my hashtag following Bronson Reed. This is a critical moment in Bronson Reed's life, and as he stated, he needs support, or he wants support. Regardless of the fact, we're going to support him nonetheless, because Bronson Reed, aside from being a wrestler, is a human being. He has ups and downs. He has trials and tribulations like all of us do. So, Bronson Reed, I want to let you know that the Rolling Pin Podcast and the supporters of the Rolling Pin Podcast, particularly those surrounding this hashtag following Bronson Reed, I'm holding everybody accountable to continue to follow Bronson Reed throughout his career, the ups and the downs. Bronson Reed, I want to say first and foremost, congratulations to you again, because you might be in a different period right now, but just a few months ago, we were talking about how it took you 14 years to get a championship title. Still hold on to that moment. Don't let that moment go because you're not with NXT anymore. Even with that, on top of that, you got an action figure. That's more than a lot of people can say. And in those 14 years, you grinded it out to get to that point. You know what I mean? Don't let that moment go fading away in your mind simply because you're not with NXT anymore. You know what I mean? The way I look at it is, and I'm going to be quite frank, God doesn't want you with NXT anymore. What happened from my perspective is that you had the opportunity to build your resume with NXT. Your resume was built, and it was built properly. Take a look at when everything happened. You got the championship. You got the action figure. Boom. You reached what you needed to do at NXT. Now it's time for something else. It's not good to stay in one place forever. Sometimes it is good to switch it up, to experience a new. So you might meet the person you meet, and your next venture might be one of the best people that impact your life. Right now, you're in a different season, a season of perseverance, a mental perseverance. And the Rolling Pin Podcast, what we're going to do, and I want to give a big shout out to your wife, because your wife, and I'm glad that you acknowledging your wife too. She is a great supporter. We're going to add that extra layer. We're going to add that extra layer and be the support that you need to continue your career and your journey, because it keeps me accountable too. We don't want to be one of the media outlets that just say, oh, he's up at the top. Let's support him while he's up at the top because this is where all the hype is. Nah. if you where you are right now and you want that support, you got it from us. So I want to say, Bronson Reed, congratulations, man, and hold on to that moment that you had just recently. You just in a season of rebuild and perseverance, man. It's just a mental test from God that I know that you're gonna pass. And shit, I was even in these situations before. I lost the job. You know what I mean? A job is a job. I lost the job too, and I understand how you could feel. You know what I mean? It's devastating in a way, but you gonna get through that, man. I promise you. I had to jump online to really just come on here and just, share my piece on this whole situation and where I stand and where I want everybody else to stand who supports this podcast, and the hashtag following Bronson Reed, which we're gonna continue to do. So, thank you. And that's all I really had to say. I'm going to continue to watch. Peace.